Good day, viewers. You are welcome. Let's see how we can solve this nice problem. If we are given let x and y be a real numbers such that 6x squared plus 2xy plus 6y squared equals 9. Then the maximum value of x squared plus y squared is what we are interested to find. Before solving this problem, you can just pause it and give it a try. Then let's try and solve this. So I'm only going to provide just one solution to this and one method. So if you have another method of solving this, you can just share it in the comment box. Here we have x and y. Let's relate this to in a geometrical forms. Suppose we let x to be equals r sine theta, or let me just say alpha. So let me choose theta for example. And if I choose y to be r cos theta, then since we are given 6x squared plus 2xy plus 6y squared equals 9. Suppose I take the square of this. For x squared, we are going to have it as r squared sine square theta. And similarly for y squared equals r squared cos squared theta. Then by replacing this in this line of 6x squared plus 2xy plus 6y squared equals 9, we are going to have 6 r squared sine squared theta plus, so here is 2xy and this is x and this is y. We are going to have it as 2 multiplied by x is r sine theta multiplied by r cos theta. Then plus we have 6y squared, which is 6r squared cos squared theta equals 9. So getting to this stage, we are going to combine 6r squared sine squared theta plus 6r squared cos squared theta. By factoring out 6r squared, since there are common things there, we have 6r squared into bracket of, here remains sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. So then plus, here we have r and r. So r multiply r and we have it as r squared into bracket of, and we take out r squared. In the bracket we have 2 sine theta and cos theta. We have 2 sine theta then cos theta equals 9. So I'm solving this problem step by step. Sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. Then we are going to have 6r squared plus, here is r squared into bracket of 2 sine theta cos theta equals 9. But 2 sine theta cos theta is one of the identity of double angle formula, which is given as sine 2 theta. So therefore we have 6r squared plus r squared sine 2 theta equals 9. So getting this, let's try and make r squared the subject of the formula here. So making r squared the subject of the formula, we have r squared will be equals 9 divided by 6 plus sine 2 theta. So here is what we are going to have by making r squared the subject of the relations. So the next thing we are going to provide here is to get the maximum of x squared plus y squared. But when you recall from the Pythagoras theorems, if we have x squared plus y squared, So this equals r squared. And for every r squared, where we got this is, and we draw this triangle. So we call this r, call this y, and call this x. So we can take the Pythagoras theorem of r squared equals y squared plus x squared. So this is where we got this. But before arriving at r squared, so we are going to have what we call sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. So this is what we have. So therefore, we are going to have, that is, we are going to have the r squared values here, which we are going to get from here. And we need to know the range of sine 2 theta. The range of sine 2 theta is from, so the range of sine 2 theta is a member of -1, 1. So this is the range of everything we plug in the sine 2 theta. That is, the minimum is -1 and the maximum is 1. Then if you now consider these two separately, suppose we consider the negative part of this, what we have is r squared equals 9 divided by 6 minus 1. And 9 divided by 6 minus 1, that gives us 9 divided by 5. But can we consider this as maximum or minimum? No. And what we are still finding is, we are finding x squared plus y squared. So that is why I firstly let x squared plus y squared to be equals r squared. So we just change this r squared to x squared plus y squared. So this equals 9 divided by 5. But you can consider if it is maximum or minimum. Let's test for when sine 2 theta equals 1. Then we are going to have r squared equals 9 divided by 6 plus 1. And 9 divided by 6 plus 1, this gives us 9 divided by 7. And the result of everything for r squared, it means x squared plus y squared equals 9 divided by 7. So let's now determine which one is maximum and which one is minimum. But our aim is to find the maximum of x squared plus y squared. The first one is 9 divided by 5 and the second one is 9 divided by 7. So we press calculator, so we see that this is the minimum values, and for the first one is the maximum value. So this is how I solve this problem step by step. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.